Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Be the Hero of Your Brand. I'm Ben.
And I'm Rachel.
And we're the team here at your video team.
I was putting a funny face in, like concentrating. I was like, and then you just started. I was like,
Well, hopefully it won't be your face that's on screen when I'm talking.
Okay, yeah.
But
all
I
right.
could do it. I'm going to edit it. I might just do it to spite you.
Just spite me. Here we go.
Been a while.
Here we go again. Well, not on my own, but yeah. I'm sure I sang that song last time we did this.
Possibly.
Because we just keep doing this.
Just getting a copyright strike for us. But yeah, it's been a hot minute, but we're going to do a brand new episode. Let's see how it goes, but it's a bit of a different format, isn't it?
We're doing an entire episode. You might not be seeing this as an entire episode. This might be a couple of episodes.
Might be a couple of episodes.
Might be one. Might never see the light of day like the last one that we did.
That's ready to go. We can put it out when we're ready.
Okay.
To everyone else, it'd be like, oh, they've only released one last week.
I'm like,
that it's been a while.
Anywho's,
A week is a long time in business, to be fair.
A lot can happen. Yes. So we are going to do this on a slightly different format.
Yeah.
So a little bit of storytelling, lots of value, a little bit of info. It's just, yeah.
We kind of a little bit behind the scenes of what we do.
Yeah, well, you may have seen that we did a story on our Insta of like behind the scenes, and it was a story. So if you haven't seen it, you've missed it. It was a story of us having a VIP content day, filming like pre-call, which I would have with our partners when they have a VIP content day, and then that obviously gave us a lot to work with, and now we're sat here.
Yeah.
But we are slightly treating ourselves a little bit different to how we would a VIP content day.
We need to make ourselves our own client, and we've got content days, we've got our heroic video podcasting, so we kind of
tied all the same into one.
One stone, two birds, and all that
ding,
jazz.
Ding. So, because when we've done the podcast for you guys before, we and has it got much value? Is it just we always joke, and I always joke and say it's like a marriage counselling session and things like that. And we really, like, all we ever want to do is give value and give to you guys and to support you and say, this is what you can be doing with all that content. Look how amazing you can be and out there you can be.
Just got to change the camera a little bit.
Already? Oh, my goodness. Oh, that. So I was about to let him speak, but as he's buggered off again. So I did a call with Ben with the intention that we would have our VIP content day. Part of that day is that you have podcast style filming. So I interview you, I ask specific questions based on what we want out of the day. Ben then edits me off of that, but you have loads of clips, and I mean loads of clips, that then gives you content to put on your socials that gives that informative, fresh, stylish look.
Authority as well.
That's the word I was rattling around in my brain.
Makes you look like you're the best that there is. You're the go-to person in your field. So, yeah, VIP Content Day is a great bit of a great resource for business owners to really get seen, get heard, get authority, and be the go-to.
But then Ben turned around and said, well, ultimately, we also have our heroic podcasting package. We need to be our own client. So why don't we tie one of the same together? So rather than us sit and just answer the questions and Ben edit me out, ultimately, I'm allowed to be in this content.
Yeah, because you know some of your shit too.
I was waiting for you to go, you might be, you might not be. So I'm allowed
whether that shit's relevant.
I might be allowed in this content. I am allowed in this content. Give me in this content.
But my mum says that you talk too much.
She does.
Marriage counselling. Get off the marriage counselling side of things.
Love your mum. But ultimately, we have questions.
Yeah.
And we both have answers for them.
Like we said at the start of this, we don't know if it's 1 episode, 2 episodes, 5 episodes. It might be short.
15 mini episodes.
It might be short 15-minute episodes. It might be 1 hour and a half long episode. Join us for the ride and we'll find out together.
Yes.
Sorry, did I stop too soon? Did I need to keep talking for a bit longer? So let's go for it. Let's see. I mean,
Question number 1.
Do we need to go through what we've been up to, or should we just go straight into it?
No, let's dive in. Like, ultimately, guys, we're here and
you've got your little notes there, haven't you? Do you want to just grab your little notes? Your little bit of paper with your notes on? Your tiny little printout.
There is a slight issue where we only have A3 paper currently, but I didn't waste it. I still printed
the pages.
2 pages. So this is what I would have had in A4. I just printed it on A3. And put that on silent now, can't you, young man? I've put all my devices on silent. Let's not get back into the marriage counselling. So, yes.
I said miss, not mistress.
So, tell me how you first got into podcasting, content creation, and what your biggest, earliest mistake was. One of the same.
Yeah, so I got into podcasting because we had the equipment. We had the equipment, and we thought, let's try and do something different. Stephen Bartlett seems to be flying high with podcasting. There's all these other podcasters like Chris and Rosie Ramsey who are doing great as a couple and doing a brilliant podcast. So let's do a podcast where we can talk about relationships and us and marriage and being business owners. And like in a matter of weeks we'll be famous and overnight successes.
We'll be influencers and everything.
We'll be great at it.
We say this now with a really mocking tone, but at the time,
it was all
dead
genuine.
serious.
We thought we were going to be like...
We genuinely were like, this is it.
This is it. This is us.
We're about to make it big.
Big, famous. I'm going to be on Strictly Come Dancing because of it.
That's very funny.
But
I could have been on Traitors. Damn
it. You still can. You don't need to be a celebrity.
Oh, yeah, valid.
In fact, they love influencers on there and podcasters and all sorts of people on there. So.
Oh, I'm neither of those things still. Hence where we are now.
So, yeah, and we'll just start doing it. So I've got some cameras.
But hang on. We still had a business at this point. We had your video team.
Yeah, we had your video team.
We were videographers in everything.
Yeah. Yes.
We did. Do you shoot? Yep.
But we weren't shooting podcasts.
No, we weren't.
We were doing like interviews, case studies, social media clips, a lot of people-based stuff. But we wanted to do something which felt different, and at the time it definitely did feel different. Like I say, it was only Stephen Bartlett who was doing a video podcast that we really knew of at the time. There were other people that were doing it, but no one was known for it.
We thought about it as documenting our story whilst having a bit of marriage counselling at the same time and telling you how to do it all with kids and family and everything else that goes with that.
But we didn't have the right equipment for it. We had cameras, and we had
good mic.
We have
good mics, not good podcast mics.
Yeah, they weren't good for the job. We had little handheld. Well, they were little Zoom recorders which could have plugged lapel mics into, but we didn't. We decided to handhold them, and we were talking with our hands so much, and it kept going quiet and then loud, and then it's really far away. What did you say? I don't know. And we just had one camera set there, which would kind of do a little bit of basic editing, nothing too much because we wanted to get it out there. But very quickly turned into an fest.
It was from that going out into the world and us going ready. And nothing happening. Yeah. And actually, we couldn't... Well, we wanted to know why.
Yeah, and it turned out only the people who watched it were family members who weren't going to buy anything. So,
so we dove into, why has this failed? Why is it failing? Why is it not doing what we wanted it to do? And we dug deep into that, and we fell down such a rabbit hole. We actually realised how much video podcasting can do, and can deliver and can give.
Yeah. And I think the biggest key that we found out is the quality that it has to be. Like, you see people do Zoom calls all the time, or they do one camera setup. They do really weird jumps in their cuts and stuff like that. And
we're not judgmental.
No, but just setting up 2 or 3 cameras so you can cut between people or cut out the mistakes. And it doesn't mean like you have to cut out every think, pause, or anything like that, because that starts feeling unnatural. But there are times where somebody's just saying a sentence and every other word is an or an and you're like, that needs to be fixed. And probably having someone in the room spot it is better than having it be edited out. However, something has to happen because the quality is going to depend on it. So cutting between cameras.
So it was through all of that failing we realised what you could do.
Yeah.
Then we got some clients who wanted to do it, had podcasts or was starting out. We were like, okay, cool. Yeah, we can absolutely do this. Let's do it. And we did. And we turned them around, like, incredible. Like, the results we were getting, like, we were 5x in incomes and 10x in viewerships on them and things like that. So the results were there. But there was still just something we were so busy that because we were so cheap. Yeah. That we then couldn't grow. So we couldn't hire an editor because we still weren't paying ourselves much at all. We couldn't.
I think you could have just stopped that sentence out.
We weren't paying ourselves. Dunk. Yeah. So there was no chance of us being able to hire anyone. There was no chance. So we realised this, but that took 18 months in itself, really. Took about a year to realise that, and then, but on top of that, probably another year on top of that then to really put together the packages that we now have.
Yeah.
And I hate the word packages. I don't know why. I've kind of talked myself out of the word, but one's a subscription model because podcasting is a subscription to yourself. I
call it 3 core products, personally.
There you go. Okay, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So, packages. Then we created these 3 core products that all involve an element of podcasting and all involve content creation. Yeah. That we then said, this is what we do and this is it. Yeah. So ultimately, very long story, kept long. We did a podcast. We failed at the podcast. We dove deep into it. We realised what it could do. We turned it into what we do now. Yeah. And we charge properly for it, where we're building the team and everything. Oh yeah, I should have just done that, shouldn't we? 5 bullet points. Dun, 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 dun.
Episode over.
1 done.
Yeah, so if you feel like you could do...
Jesus, energy much? Like, I've just 5 story, long story short, long, and then you're like, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Well,
this is how you keep attention, guys.
So, yeah, we'll end it there for this episode.
Okay.
I think 10-minute episodes, little tips, nice little hints.
Short, sharp, shock.
Short, sharp, shock. There we go. This is the new Short, Sharp, Shock series.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.